was the closest? 1002? Something like that?
Welcome to
1003 or
Rethink Gaming's Tuesday Night RPGs featuring Dungeon of the Mad Mage played through Discord and Fantasy Grounds. Tonight for your entertainment, we're trying to roll 19D100 and hit exactly 1000. This is all you're going to watch tonight. I'm sorry that you tuned in for this, but it's true. Thanks as always to Sirenscape for the amazing atmosphere and music. Make sure you check them out at www.sirenscape.com. You've just got to be using it at your gaming table, even if you're just rolling 19D100 trying to hit 1000. If you support this content, and God, I don't know why you would, please consider joining us on Patreon or checking out Rethink Gaming on DM's Guild. No, seriously, this is all we're doing tonight. That's it.
That wasn't
Honestly,
the actual intro, that was the fake intro.
Oh, Bob, I love you so much.
1002 again.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Honestly, fuck it. Let's just do. No, I'm kidding. I don't wanna do- I don't
102.
wanna do- Oh.
Well, you hit 666 already, so...
Yeah, no, I think I'm done for sure.
No,
Three in a row. I got
We have
6.
this real quick. Where's the
Oh
fire?
my god.
Goodness.
1002 and 1004, oh my god.
Can we get someone
Well, you
just cross-checking all the
Haven't
numbers?
done
out
this
there?
Fire button.
Yes, if you're watching from home, we are counting on
Oh my
you
gosh,
to
I
let
can't
us
even
know
roll.
when we roll 1000.
I saw 1200. You got exactly 1200.
This is garbage.
Yeah, you did.
Last we met, we were doing something fucking better than this.
We were doing something other than rolling dice, yes.
Delio writes, "This is the number."
200 too high.
Oh,
1003.
Bob said
honestly,
something
let's
about
just-
putting on your
our-
hotbar and like game changer. Honestly, I mean, like, how do you compete with it?
bro!
How do you put that roll
How do you
specifically
even
on your
see what you
hotbar?
rolled, though?
Holy hell!
Instead
Oh
of
my-
putting it in the chat, you just put it on the bar.
Oh, okay.
Hold it over your bar and just drop it on the slot, and you just click on it and fire button.
There was 1004 in there.
There was.
All right. So we were about to go meet Arzak,
Yes.
who was
Yes.
not the leader that you were told by your bugbear buddy, but is in fact the person whom you are about to visit with.
Woo!
He told you that Kinrob was, I think we said Kinrob was the actual leader of the peeps.
And the goblins were like super scared of Kinrob, called him like a baby eater or something, right?
Mm.
Yes. Trying to load a map, but it's lagging really bad. I wonder why.
Oh, I wonder why. I have stopped clicking the thing. This is no longer me.
It's not my fault, I swear.
Oh, I see.
Being
couldn't
sent
drag
the
around my
map
thing.
almost sent my laptop into arrest.
Because all those dice were being rolled at the same time.
Maybe.
Oh my god.
The chat is so long.
Probably just need to close the application and restart to reset my cache.
Yeah.
I think I can
Gosh.
You
show
can-
the chat.
You can. There's a reset button that I can click. Not gonna though.
I did just click it and I don't know what's going on. So.
The server's about to crash, is what's going on. can
I
feel
also
it.
clicked reset and it decided not to do anything either.
I think
not gonna
resets
touch
for
it.
the value.
Oh,
not,
it
like, the
it
chat.
resets. Yeah, it resets the individual thing you're clicking on to like change how that's displayed.
Oh, interesting.
Hello, spectator.
Stop saying hello, spectator.
Hello, ear stabber. Then.
Okay, so the hobgoblin guards allow you inside. Open the lovely door for you.
Goodness.
Oh my
Ah.
goodness.
Oh, there's a lot of things in here.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, robot.
What's up? We're going in.
Are we?
Yeah, he said open the
Yeah.
door for you.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
Sorry, looking around the room, you see that you're standing in what was once a dwarven smithy long ago.
And is now hell.
It's a
And it's
throne room.
now a war room.
A
I mean,
throne room.
if we're being honest, we could just sit in the corner by this door, and I can just machine gun everybody. Except for there's a door on top, but it'll take them forever to get around. If we wanted to.
I think if we're being honest, we're not gonna win any fight we start here because there's a lot of baddies between us and the exit.
So you see a hobgoblin warlord sitting upon a throne of bleached skulls, with one foot resting on an iron anvil and one hand on the pommel of his greatsword. He wears a helm that covers most of his face and darkens his eyes. Whispering in his ear is a formidable female hobgoblin. Attending the warlord are 2 bugbears, 4 hobgoblins, and 6 goblins.
Oh, I want it.
Bastion is behind him trying to count how many baddies there are with his fingers and toes, but it's gonna take him a minute.
4, 8, 14, 18. There you go.
As soon as the awkward silence covers the room like a wet blanket, I'm going to play a slide whistle sound on my pan flute.
Okay.
I assume it's going to break into an absolute silence where they're looking at us and we're looking at them. And I would like to break that silence with a beep.
Okay. He
I would love for you to do Seinfeld noises.
appreciates the Seinfeld noises and actually cracks a smile. Is music your tribute to Arzak?
Heel click sure is. Entertainment.
Proceed.
Oh, we have to have a tribute?
I'm going to start doing a jig, and I'm going to do it uncomfortably close to goblin number 3. Just kind of do a jig right here. Get my friends to play along. And I'll start the conversation with him as I'm jigging. Do you know why we were brought here? Because we sure don't. In a melodic tone.
Make it very clear
Mm.
that I'm in the background singing Tribute by Tenacious D in the background.
Okay.
He reaches up to the pendant that he's wearing around his neck, and as he sort of fiddles with it thoughtfully, you can see that it is a severed finger with a signet ring on it.
Okay.
All must pay tribute to Arzak.
I've got I don't really have much use for this anymore. I've got a bronze dragon scale if you want that.
Yeah, I'll just wait for the
You
response.
just been
Continuing
carrying
the
that
thread.
around with you.
Yeah, I mean, what else am I gonna do with it? I like little shiny things.
He nods.
I'll ask him, happy to pay tribute, and I'll kind of gesture to my legs as I'm doing this. And I'll say, however, may I ask a question?
He nods.
What is it that will become of us after we each pay tribute? What do we get out of this deal?
My spies tell me you slayed many drow.
If they were bad guys and they looked like they were doing bad things, then we probably slayed them. I believe some of them went by drow, yes. Drow seem to be your enemy?
I have ruled Arzak's hold for 3 generations. Drow, come in. Take the land. We've war with them constantly.
I'll nod to him, kind of bow to him as I'm doing a dance, somewhat impressively, I might add, and say, I understand your struggle, and I'll gesture for my friends to pay some sort of tribute to Arzak.
Excuse me. Okay, so he happily accepts the bronze dragon scale. Do you have any other thing on offer?
It sounded like he wanted one from each. Does that kind of seem like what he's wanting? Like,
No, he's waiting for the group to make its complete offering before passing judgment on what you have offered.
oh, okay. So I'll kind of jig over here and see if the band of brothers wants to do a little song and dance while maybe one of the other 2 or 3 people lay some shit down in front of them.
The first thing that came to our head, it just so happened to be the best song in the world.
Nice.
I'm gonna
This is
kick Falamer until he starts playing his pan flute with
So
me.
it is not tribute per person, it's tribute per group.
Yeah, that would be what it seems like. And Falamer is gonna start playing the pan flute.
Okay.
Song and dance plus dragon scale equal good? Question mark. I'll ask to the group.
No, we probably should throw in some money, right? We got money to
I'm
spend.
gonna
Yeah, we do.
throw. I'm gonna pull out a copper piece, not to give him to him as a copper piece, but I'm going to use my magical tinkering on it to record our song and dance, so he can play it back whenever he likes.
Okay.
I will sing all of tribute right fucking now. Do not tempt me.
I'll whisper to Reinhardt, "Neat shit, little guy."
How much gold are we thinking we want to give him? That was like 30?
About 350. About 350.
You
So
want to
we
Make
give
a
50.
perception check.
perception? Yeah.
Garsh, Mickey.
You definitely have toes.
Uh-huh.
Do robots
Wait,
have toes?
robot have toes?
What? Do you not have toes? I've got toes.
What were you trying to actually?
Yeah, I
accomplish
have
earlier?
toes. I have 1, 2.
He's counting this on his toes, though.
I've got
so,
10 toes. What are you talking about?
Okay, Gil, you can't quite put your finger on it, but something is off about Arzak.
Can I get an insight check on how he's feeling about our performance?
Do I have
If
toes?
it seems adequate tribute to him.
You were just counting on your toes.
Ah.
Yes, you can of course do the insight check.
Spirited 16.
So he seems unfazed by what you've put in front of him. And though he's looking right at you, it's almost like he's looking through you. His eyes aren't focusing in the right place.
Can I get a perception on the wargs to see if they're like rustling around behind me? I don't want to like check them out, but to see if they're like being messaged or influenced. Perceive. Ooh.
They seem to be resting peacefully.
Am I am I so sure that they're resting peacefully that it's not worth checking again with an inspiration? I don't know how to say that.
You said the lady hobgoblin was whispering in his ear, right?
Yes.
Ooh.
Can I go ahead and do an Arcana check to see if I can pick out possibly if she's doing any sort of spell there?
Sure.
Do you warm tongue? Is that what's going on here?
Ooh, tongue.
It appears
Ooh,
no.
the jig is too powerful.
My singing is too good that you guys just cannot focus.
Okay, so him being unfazed, I'm going to do my absolute best to get his attention. So I'll do like a little kick flip off the wall and continue into the jig, but like out here.
Okay.
But like,
She
Kind
Kind of
whispers.
press towards him a little.
You see her whisper into his ear, and he raises his right hand in salute.
Okay, I'd like to inch closer If anyone even pretends to gesture towards me, like get angry at me for stepping towards him, I'll stop. But I'd like to get as close as humanly possible until that happens. Is this
Okay.
guard like nervous of my approach? This Hobgoblin 6?
Yes, but he will let you walk within inches of him and simply turn to face you the entire way you walk through.
Okay, cool. So I'll dance all the way. I'll be like dancing here, and I'm gonna try to get a perception on what she's saying to him. See if I can just clearly like read her lips / hear her.
Sure.
I could be speaking in Goblin that you can't understand.
Maybe, perhaps.
Perhaps.
If so, I'm gonna start doing some weird shit. Okay.
He says,
So-
"Thank you for your kind tribute. You may now go see my record keepers. They will give you documents of passage through my lands."
I'm going to attempt to. I'm gonna say, yes, thank you, and I'm gonna try to high five Goblin number 6, Hobgoblin number 6. See if he responds, or if it's like an English guard situation.
He does respond. He reacts very quickly, thinking you were about to slap him, and then realizes that you're high-fiving and goes along with it.
He high fives me.
Yeah, kind of weakly, yes, does.
Thank goodness. Okay, so I'll do a little like heel click out of joy.
Everybody
hear that,
who
guys?
wants to give me a perception check.
I'm still just confused. I thought we
Oh.
were coming here because he was going to give us a job.
So
I'll give us a perception check. Oof.
I personally
wait.
can see what she said, but Gil was not able to recognize that at the time due to his thing being tiny.
His
Great
dick being
rolls.
tiny.
What was
No,
tiny?
his perception check at that time.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well. Yeah. She. The one who was whispering into his ear says, "I shall show them the way, my lord," and she curtsies in front of him. He turns his head to the left and sort of stares off towards the wall.
As she walks by, I'd like to very quietly mock her,
Okay.
just like, "I will show them the way, my lord."
Okay. Interesting choice.
So quiet that like I want her to barely hear it. Like not sure. Also, I want it to be like when she's like over here, and I'm like still over here.
Yeah, she definitely.
This
heard you.
goblin can hear. Good.
Uh,
Is it too late to attempt to sound like Stelio?
No,
It's-
sure, go ahead.
I don't care.
Excuse me. Gosh.
Why would you do this to me?
Why does everybody pick on Stelio? I mocked
This is
you
she-
and tried to burn down a fair.
Yeah.
Stelio should have known from his robot senses that I only pick on those who I admire in the group or hate with a deep passion. So
You can't tell which.
Can't tell which. The Spencer just
Okay.
kind of bounces back and forth, and it's just real confusing for me.
So she moves through your group. Gestures, please follow me.
It's just another one of those things where we're going to go through a winding tunnel. It's going to be real hard to follow.
Yes.
God, I
it
hope
is.
so.
Awesome.
Although I will note that even Falamir is following along. So
I am okay at juggling.
I don't know if that was a dig at whoever played Falamir last or a
That was a dig at
nod of the
whoever.
cap to Greg, but either way, I appreciated it.
a little bit of both. He stops
So
right
left.
here in the hallway.
Interesting place to stop, I'll say out loud.
She says, "It's true. You killed the drow."
Yep.
I have need. Can you help me?
Depends on what you need.
Sounds a little sexual.
I need someone to go to Skullport. I'm looking for a dagger. Stolen by Dwergar.
And you need it why?
What sort of dagger?
It is my husband's magic dagger. With it in his possession, he is infinitely more powerful and can resist the drow even further. Perhaps even retaking the territory you have cleared.
Is your husband that dude that we were talking to back there?
Yes.
What
Arzak
was,
is my husband. I am Lurkana.
what was with that whole whispering thing you were doing?
I give him advice that is necessary for his success.
We have. That's. I'm not gonna.
Does that
Yeah.
does that advice have anything to do with why he seemed to be looking past us whenever he was looking at us?
She throws you a sharp glance and says, "This is unimportant.
Can I get an insight check?
Get him the dagger."
Just to see if she's like being evil or if she's just trying to be helpful. Like,
She's viewing this as almost a privacy sort of concern.
okay, I would like to heavily exploit that by asking, what's with all the secrecy here? Why isn't the dagger just publicly desired?
The dagger is his birthright as leader. Was given to him by his mother shortly after he was born.
Who gives a baby a knife?
I'll whisper back to him. Hobgoblins, probably.
So, with the dagger out and about, can anyone have this crazy amount of power you speak of? Is it dangerous?
So dangerous.
The dagger is of no danger and is only powerful in Ozark's hands.
He said he had that for 3 generations. Is his father's name also Arzak? Or is he just, all powerful and immortal?
Translation. You would say 30 years?
Oh. Well, all right. You're going to take us to the people that get us to Skullport, so we can at least take a look around. Yeah, I'll turn to the group. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
If you bring me the dagger, I will give you 1,000 pieces of gold in a locked chest with the key.
each
a lot of
or all together?
There is one chest.
Do you perhaps have anything more interesting than gold? Possibly.
I'll take
I'm
a
gonna-
dagger
I'm
for like
gonna-
a sword or something.
I'm gonna lean over to Reinhardt right next to me. Is 100 more than 1,000?
No.
Oh, that's a lot.
That actually seems like kind of a low amount of gold for us.
It is a really low amount of gold for us, but let's not let her know that.
We'll
Some
take a
of-
look around for you.
See, some
Doesn't
of
work.
us don't have that much money.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry. Are you poor?
Some of us need to ask for
Yeah.
help. We haven't needed to buy anything.
Oh, did somebody get addicted to crack?
Yes, price is too high. Just buy a Tesla.
They'll kind of lead the way. We will We will do our best to search out this dagger for you.
She bows graciously, steps forward, and opens this door.
Sorry, are you homeless? Just buy a house.
Sure.
Honestly, who lives on the streets anymore? That's like so.
Can I
2020.
just act like do a scan for traps as I like just you know.
Right, I'm gonna clean up the comment tracker here.
Not a fan of that.
What? Yeah. What did she say?
But I'm gonna clean up the combat tracker.
Well, I think he just doesn't want to have 20 hobgoblins that aren't in the room on the combat track.
Yeah, but
Hell
why is that
yeah.
important right now?
Because there's people in this room.
Ah!
Ah!
Spectator!
Hi, spectator.
Are they bad goblins?
Do we need to not be standing here? Do we need to be standing back here?
So they are all sitting along a long table with various piles of paper, as well as ink pens and so forth. The goblin nearest the door says, "Welcome to registration."
Goblins have registration.
It appears
Oh.
that it is Zorolos's turn for registration according to the combat track.
This is where we get registered?
Register for, I don't know if I want to get registered.
Name?
Registration. My name is Billy Bob Thornton III, and I am
He
here.
starts writing as soon as you start speaking.
If he starts doing that, I'm gonna pop in and out of Sylvan.
Okay. Doesn't
Just,
slow him down a bit. He
Good. I want to just make sure.
All right.
He's just
He
writing down
hands the
sounds.
page down to the next guy, who looks you up one side, down the other, holds his thumb up in front of his eye. Turn left.
I'll clap and spin as if in a dance number.
No, slowly.
I'll clap and spin as if in a dance number that was half as fast as the first one.
I think he's trying to find out your height.
He passes it down to the next one. The first guy holds up a blank piece of paper towards Stelio and says, "Name."
In Dwarvish, I want to say. His name, I want to say Reinhardt in Dwarvish. There we go.
Okay. He scribbles something on it, passes the paper to the next person. Zorlos, the guy at the end is beckoning you down.
Oh, sorry.
Sign.
I'm going to do it with my foot,
Okay.
my hoof.
Okay. He hands you the hoof-trodden paper, on which you see several goblin language scratchings and a drawing that looks as though a 3-year-old did it.
So
I'm
I'm
going
like,
to. I'm gonna pretend to rip the paper. I'm not going to. I'm just gonna turn to where they can't see me. I'm going to make a sound, and then I'm gonna turn around and show them that it's not ripped. I want to see if they like gasp or something.
They don't.
Looking for a reaction.
They're
They don't
completely
care.
unfazed.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
So
gonna lean over and whisper to Reinhardt and ask if I should like tell them the truth or if I should lie to them.
Just yes is all
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
So Stelio, they give you instructions to turn, and they try to draw you, and it looks basically like a toaster with legs.
What?
Yeah.
And they pass you down and ask you to sign.
I'm gonna just dip my hand in as much ink as possible and just slap the paper.
Okay. So Gil, they ask you your name.
Inigo Montoya.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Perception.
The one you were talking to is named.
Inigo Montoya.
I couldn't even say it. I was laughing too hard.
Better
Okay.
perception.
So you can see him very quickly scroll down lard hair. Next.
Oh, that's rude.
Okay, he asks you to turn,
Turn to
and
the left.
he draws you very poorly, passes you to the next person. This person is writing down a bunch of details. Smells like onion, slightly fat around the calves. Passes you down to the next guy who says, sign.
I'm gonna just slap my hand on it in ink, and
Okay.
then in Goblin, I'm gonna say, "You guys are really rude."
One of them laughs, the other one looks offended. Okay, so each of you go through and you get your goblin nicknames, poor drawings, and half-assed descriptions of your likenesses. And everybody's got an ID.
Hey.
Balamer is listed under Ziggy Stardust, by the way.
They really did not care what you said. They wrote down the first
I
thing that
know.
popped into their head when they saw you.
Gil, what mine says.
Yeah, am I allowed to see what people said?
Sure. So Stelios says gearbox.
Yeah.
I would like to gesture, like, look, make sure that this is the move, and then start to open this door.
Yeah, nobody seems to mind you opening the door.
Do we not need to go talk to the lady again? Oh.
Nah.
Are we lost? Oh no, we're not lost.
So yeah,
Anybody
you
know where to
see
go?
a little goblin child go running past you, tucking between your
Okay.
legs as he heads down the other way.
I mean, we
Down
have
like
papers.
this way?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't chase the child.
Face the child.
Right or left, fellas?
Left here.
Okay.
Everyone knows you hug the right wall, always.
Is that what they say?
That's
No, Dot Map says it's to the left.
that's the rule for very simple mazes.
Hug
All
either
mazes, I
wall.
think
You
you
just have
mean.
to keep hugging the same one. And it works for most mazes. Even like more complex ones.
Goodness.
Keep going left.
I'm not a fan.
Wait.
Every turn you get, take a left. And we hit a
Zorillus
dead
does
end.
not like... what the
I don't
fuck?
know
I'm
about this
walking
one.
into a trap. This is bad.
I don't know about this one. Maybe we should have gone
Which,
up.
you guys stayed left, right, each
Yep.
time?
We just kept going left.
Yeah, I'd like to
Uh,
make a perception of this room.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
At least they're mature.
Immature.
I would like, as soon as I see them, I'm going to hide because
Probably-
scared.
Probably what all those Russian bots say about us.
Yeah, do we have any Russian bots in chat today?
Haven't had for a while, no.
Nice.
We had like
They
3
shut
the other day.
down the internet, so.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chinese bots? Do we have any Chinese bots? They haven't shut down their internet yet, yeah?
No bots at
Weird.
all. It's sad when we can't even get bots to come watch our streams.
It's okay. It's just like when I try to.
English.
It's like when I try to stream, nobody watches me anyways.
Lamau.
I followed you.
Let's see here. So yeah, you are looking at a room with a conical roof, dimly luminescent spores forming clouds around gardens of moss and fungi. There are 4 small, 3-foot tall shriekers.
Does this kind of look like the room where it happened?
I think we've gone the wrong way. I think back there at that last split we need to go up instead of this way.
Probably.
Sounds like not left though. So
I mean, it's leftward.
Okay, well, let's fucking roundhouse kick all these immature sons of bitches.
No. What if they're like growing them or something?
What?
Man,
Shriekers, eh?
I don't know Goblin Society, alright?
Okay, well, here's the thing. Shrieker equal probably evil, right?
There was no doors between here and where we walked from.
Oh,
Which means there's open passage for these things just to go running through. So if they had a problem with these, I'm sure they'd already be dead, right?
No, they're stationary. They're mushrooms.
Yeah. So like, now we're just gonna run up and just kill like all their livestock or something. That seems weird. Wouldn't you be a little bit weirded out if a whole bunch of random people came through and like killed like your pumpkins or something? I don't know.
It doesn't happen to you like on a daily basis.
No.
What kind of life you live in, buddy?
Can I get an insight on these fucking creatures to see what their true intentions are? I want to get one of them to react
Roll
to
it.
me.
They're not people. You're not going to get an insight check.
Shit.
Nature
Yeah. Okay.
or yeah, I guess nature for what you're.
That's pretty neat. How neat is that?
I would like to.
Look, completely harmless. I know what I'm talking about. All right,
All right, let's go.
let's get out of here. Let's go up.
Convinced me for sure.
All right.
Go up that
Craig,
way.
you absolutely fucked me.
This way? Yeah,
We
we're
go
going
that way.
this way.
This has got to be the right way.
You're still hovering over me, bro. Gil
What do
Fowler
I see in here?
got lost as fuck.
This looks like a dead end. We're gonna hang out here for a second.
Oh,
while Bob
yeah.
loads in.
You guys are much better at driving to things than I am. Okay, there are 3 goblins in here tending a garden of mushrooms.
Hold on, we're
Oh yeah, I was
super
I was
stuck.
muted.
Yeah, we both were.
So
Greg and I are stuck. Greg
Click on your
Fowler.
thing. Just use the
I
arrow
tried.
keys.
I
Use the arrow keys.
yeah, I unclicked Gil. I clicked on Falamer up at the top. Arrow keys just move the camera.
Arrow keys are just moving my map.
Because you have unselected your character. You have to
Yeah,
have your
I wasn't
character
clicked
selected.
on Falamer in the first place, and then I clicked on his name at the top. There we go.
Okay, you should be
Much
separated now.
better.
Okay, yeah, this is some weird shit that I was just trying to.
So yeah, you get 3 goblins grooming a whole giant garden of barrel stock fungi.
Hey, look! I told you they farm these things. You know, they just.
Weird.
I told you. I told you I knew what I was talking about.
Does anybody want to make a nature check on these?
Nah, I already know enough. These are like the same mushrooms.
They're not the same at all. These look like barrel.
They look so similar.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think
racist.
robots can tell what living things. I don't think they can tell them apart.
See, Gil agrees with me, right? They're like the exact same mushroom.
Yeah, totally.
I'm drunk and frustrated. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Maybe take a right down here. Hey, look, now this is the left.
Oh. Do we go in the door?
Hold on.
no,
There's more
chill.
up to go.
Yeah, but this is a left.
Chill.
I understand
others?
that.
Don't get separated. Did you just make a circle?
Yes, I did.
Was there anything else to go?
No. There was no more up, only over and down. We could try this. There's a mysterious looking door. Or we can
There's a
open this one
mysterious
right here.
looking door right in front of us, and this
There's-
is also a left. So
Make a
Oh,
knock
we'll do it in
first.
Spanish. 3, 2, 1, kick.
Knock. Ah. Is there up in there?
No. This is a room. I was going to check for traps because it seems enclosed.
This
There's-
room is loaded with mushrooms, all cut away in bushels. There's some sort of dried meat, cakes made of dried moss.
This is their storeroom.
I'm start spreading the news. I'm leaving today.
Part of me thinks we should have just went back to the chick and asked her to show us the way.
Yeah, what the who? I thought those goblins were supposed to tell us the way, and then I thought that room was going to take us.
do you wanna kick in this door?
Yeah, this one right here. Oh wait,
Just one
Stop
that
kicking indoors! Knock!
no,
I'm
not
gonna
that
knock.
one. I don't like that one.
I'm gonna
That one's
knock.
completely surrounded. There's no way.
I like this one. 1, 1, 1, go!
I'm gonna knock and open the door with the knock.
Not gonna get us.
The
Exile.
door is chained from within. You see a hobgoblin peeking out.
Hey, could you tell us how to get to Skullport? We're so lost.
We have
And-
butt map.
But map said come left and up.
He points to the west.
See? Left.
Okay. So I'll
I'm just gonna leave.
try to get
After
the
he
group to
says-
follow me.
Does that?
And
This is not west. This is east. This is
yeah, you're
east.
right. But
Meow, meow, meow.
I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. Everybody chill. We gotta get back to the chick.
he pointed
To the west.
this way. Yeah, I understand.
He did point
But-
that way, yes.
And
What if we have to go?
what reason would a
through-
hobgoblin have to lie to us?
What if we have to go through mushroom room? Because that is the most west.
Yeah, there were people in the mushroom, the second mushroom room, right?
No, but that
Yes.
one had an end to it. The first mushroom room had a little path at the bottom of it.
I'd like to wait. Didn't the second one though too, and we just didn't get around the corner enough?
Nope.
No,
As
it
far
was.
as I can see. We can go double check, but
I
can
kind of
see
want
is
to double
around.
check while we're here. I'll just sprint up
I'd
there.
like to go double check as well.
Double checked. No fruition.
There are 3 goblins in this room.
Oi!
Hey, how do we get to Skullport from here?
whoa. Hi.
Oh my. That's
What happened
that-
here?
network RECV file, thumbnail.png and then a bunch of different modules.
Ooh, hi. Hi, goblins.
I
That was a
am
lot of
not
errors.
hidden.
I didn't have any errors.
I didn't either. Anyway, you say, how do you get to Skullport? They point to the south.
Ah. It's through mushroom room.
Are you asking them?
Nope,
No,
we're
no,
just
we gotta-
leaving.
We gotta figure it out now.
Okay.
Say nothing and leave.
It's a bunch of madmen running around. Where's Skullport? Where is it?
Where's Rachel?
I will get drunk and mad enough.
To
Okay,
find
so-
Skullport.
Let's go
So-
carefully through this room.
Okay,
I'm
so
afraid
of
as you
fucking
get
hockey
within 10 feet of the Shriekers, they start to, or no, within 30 feet, sorry. They
Oh shit!
start to tremble.
Do they
and
start to
begin
shriek?
Vibrating. Seems like they will if you get any closer.
Oh,
Oh, I would like to booyaka shah this first one.
let's just walk as far away from them as possible. Just hug this wall here. They obviously are farming these for a reason. This is their food.
I'm about to start farming them, you insatiable robot, you.
Farm them for what?
For their fucking blood, bro.
Why do you need blood?
So they start shrieking as soon as 3 or 4 of you cross the room.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's just-
they shriek and shriek and shriek, and some hobgoblins come running down the corridor
Oh, thank God.
Which corridor?
to
Brother,
north.
Yeah, the one we just came
They
from.
demand to see your papers.
Let's show them our papers.
Peppers.
They cover their ears and say, "Go! Go!"
We're going.
Sprint.
Would have gone
We're-
faster if you hadn't
we're
have stopped us,
going.
buddy.
All right, and that's the way over to Skullport.
Ah! See, I told you it's left.
You're fucking.
I was right. I was right. What are you gonna say? I was right. But Matt for the win.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be right back.
Oh yeah.
In
Yeah.
our
on
little
1
3-minute
second.
break here,
I'll be
gonna
right back as well.
Anyways, this is why I hate Europeans.
Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
I wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend.
how are you guys' computers doing? Like they're running smoothly and everything?
No, actually, mine's like how you'd imagine a car is like, you know, falling apart and then you see like the just steering wheel roll into frame. That's how my computer is right now.
I still wish you would step out from that ledge, my friend. I'm not gonna lie.
Mine's still doing fine. That 4.5 gigahertz is plenty for all these dice.
Oh yeah, some dice, huh?
Yeah. And my GTX 1060 is still alive somehow.
Oh my god.
Anybody seen it pop up yet? 1,000? 1,000 anybody? Wait. Oh, no, it's 1090. Dang.
I think
Oh, that
we
was
need to.
1005.
I saw 1002. I think we need to reconcile here for a second.
Oh, I saw another 1,002. Oh, the dice is in the way.
We need
another
to.
1090.
We need to observe our results.
Observe this.
My laptop just committed suicide.
Observe my balls.
What with that?
Look at my, suck at my, stroke at my.
Alright,
Oh
anyway,
my-
scroll back through, see if you find
It,
1,000 in there.
it
somewhere.
hurts to scroll
going-
through this. It hurts to scroll through this.
I don't see. Wait, what is that? Oh, 992.
Bunch of garbage is what it is.
Bunch of garbage.
I think Greg just died, and then something that was still keeping him alive crawled out of him and died on the ground. Died on the floor.
I don't see anything close. I saw 1,002 at some point.
Yeah, same. The chat room or like
there
the
it
just
is.
chat is so laggy.
Found the 1,002. Ah,
Oh my god.
oh no!
What?
Look at the JoJo.
Oh my god.
Nah, it's Christmas.
Yeah,
with me.
honestly-
Hey, 1111. Hit it again. Are we?
What's gonna fix this is just more dice. So
I mean, we have to get it at some point. The only way that we can stop ourselves from doing it anymore is to succeed.
like getting it.
Are we still on break? Is this still break time? I thought I heard Bob
Everyone's
like, have a
back.
second.
I'm
but-
back. I think we're ready to go.
I think so.
You know what? That's okay.
Justin
You know
got
what?
a
I'm gonna
992.
say it.
Slap my nuts.
You're gonna love my nuts.
Put a
Not a mango.
mango in there.
What?
We'll give you the video here in a bit.
Okay.
Put a mango in there. Oh my god.
Wow.
But Bob, you are gonna love my nuts.
You just said 1,000. Like that doesn't count.
That's in chat.
He's got you there, Bucko.
Is that Egyptian?
You think
Like-
it's fucking Egyptian?
Like Egyptian hieroglyphic?
No, it's Sylvan. And
It
it's
looks like-
Sylvan hieroglyphics.
It looks like Egyptian hieroglyphic.
That's what 100 looks like, and 1000 is the exact same thing with just.
Well, no, 1,000 just a little.
There's a
bit
little
longer.
mark under the circle in 1,000,
Okay, what about that?
and it's a little longer.
It's a little longer. The line is slightly longer. That was 100,000.
Oh, see, you have significantly more symbols for me for all of these.
One is just the little looking glass thing.
And then the longer the line, the
Last
more
thing?
the zeros.
Yeah, what do you see? I see a fucking magnifying glass.
I see. So on what, the one?
On one, you have a little magnifying glass, and then
No,
on
it
10
looks like a little like a little sploosh that's been turned on its side.
what?
Yeah,
Like
it's a little.
fucking-
It's a little sploosh.
But like it could be a little fucked up pea.
No, it looks like a weird like palm tree. No,
have, like, a
it's a palm
slightly-
tree. It's a palm tree that's been turned sideways. 90
Mine
degrees.
looks like a balloon. It's just a balloon.
Are we still good?
Yeah.
I think I see a blue and black dress actually.
What you see is dependent on if you can understand it, by the way. If you understand it, it gives you the actual thing.
What you see actually just dictates how old you are, and if you're not old enough, then you can't understand it, so you can't see it.
Something like
Bob.
that.
Bob takes control again.
All right. I'm getting another map for you.
Well, in that case.
1 second.
Oh my god. Yeah, everyone give one roll. One
One.
ceremonious roll.
It's like gambling. It's just addicting.
It kind of is, honestly.
Like I'm sitting here wanting to roll another one, but like I'm forcing myself not to. Oh,
Skullport 23.
24.
Skullport.
Okay. After about a half hour's walk through some winding tunnels, you come into the upper city of Skullport. If you've ever been to the Underdark, this is somewhat reminiscent. There are artificial lights only, either through glow moss or torches or a combination of both. There are dozens of denizens lying in the streets, both alive and dead. It is a place of extreme poverty and victimization. The oppression of the entire place is obvious.
So it's Detroit.
Just the vibe. It's Detroit times 4.
Yeah,
Man,
super
would've loved it here.
Detroit.
Think about all the rats Han would have had here.
Bro. Oh, don't say that.
You come into the upper part through the threads. There are your typical things that you might find in a city. Only a few, I want to say 3, actual inns and so forth. But lots of places to live, eat, do business, and other things. You can see bugbears and dwergar and goblins and humans and just a menagerie, really, of what do you want to call them? Foes? Rogues? Not actually rogues. There's a half ogre running around barking orders. Everything has a deteriorated, haphazard look to it. Tightly packed buildings of wood and stone are piled atop one another, creating 3 levels. Unnamed thoroughfares wind through at the street level. Above this labyrinth run mazes of catwalks made from the wood of old shipwrecks. Old rigging is used to suspend them. The 90-foot-high cavern ceiling is covered with a forest of stalactites. Denizens either carry their own light sources or rely on dark vision to see. You can see what appears to be bobbing torches drifting through town, but as they approach, you can tell instead they are flame skulls. Keeping watch.
This place seems really nice, you guys.
This is
Really
super
neat,
lovely.
honestly.
Nice little hamlet.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be good for us in this town.
Oh yeah.
Go make a
I'm
lot
gonna
of money,
make
guys.
mistakes in this town.
Go make just so much money.
I'll be right back.
What would we like to do?
I would like Zorlos to double our current total of money in this town.
Okay.
Make double monies.
I don't know how you expect me to do that.
Go be you.
I don't
The
want to
people love you.
entertain agents of evil.
How do you know they're evil here? What is evil?
I don't know. Bad guys doing bad things.
Describe bad guy.
People who do bad things because
Describe
they
bad
like
thing.
it. Not good things. You know, like the non-robot version of like a good thing. So like not bad.
feel like you're
You know.
terrible at describing this stuff.
Yeah, you
feel like-
suck. Get off the stage.
Oh.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
So
So
I'm
what?
not gonna share with Reinhardt.
I would also drink to that.
What's our goal here? We gotta.
Did she tell us where the knife would be or
We
who
just
might
kind
have
of
it?
said there was a knife and it's here, and then we just left her.
I
How
don't really
vague?
care about the knife, to be honest. I
Yeah.
thought she was gonna help us get here if we said yes.
Why else were we coming here?
Let's
Again?
go lower down. I think this is what we thought
Mm.
was the lower down way.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it seems that way. Also,
Could
look at
be.
this compass.
Look at the cut of those jeans.
This compass, is it actually correct? Is north here?
Yes.
Cool. It's the button.
I like
don't even
directions
know
that
what
make
to do north.
sense. Okay, so we I don't know.
What do we want to like explore? Do we want to like rest? Do we want to rest? Do we want to buy supplies? You want to
This would
stop
be
at an
nice.
inn and get like,
I
a good
simultaneously want to destroy all evil that exists on this plane, and
Oh.
also am completely indifferent as to how everything turns out.
I don't know how everybody else's spell slots are doing, but Gil would like to sleep at some point.
Let's see if we could find the nearest cleanest inn, and then just like have a good night's sleep, or attempt to have a good night's sleep and hope we don't get robbed in our sleep.
Well, we can still take watches because of the whole, we don't have to not take watches type thing.
If we
Because
get
of
to
the
an inn-
implications.
Because
If we get to an inn, I do have alarm that we can hide behind.
yeah, but I mean, we should be fine, due to the implications.
All right, let's take a look here. Is there an inn?
We sleep on the stalagmites.
Ah, there's one. Last remaining inn open as you come to visit is called the Guts and Garters.
What is the native tongue here? Is it like dirty British, or like
I would
All
imagine
British.
Undercommon.
obviously it's common. We're gonna fight Stelio.
No, undercommon.
Undercommon.
I would imagine it's
Undercommon.
undercommon.
Oh,
You can hear common and undercommon being spoken in the streets.
yeah, but do they sound like this?
Some do.
I'm gonna actively work on. Zorless is going to work on his
Would you
garbage accent.
would you say this area is considered an Underdark?
It's very similar to the Underdark. It's Underdark adjacent.
Damn, so I don't get my natural explorer through this. That's upsetting.
No, it doesn't have any of the same natural features.
They're probably all Welsh here. Imagine a whole bunch of Welsh people. Probably what they think.
Yikes.
This is my hell then.
You don't like the Welsh?
Who
Dude,
does?
listening to them talk sounds like putting my ears to a cheese grater.
I thought we were against the British, not the Welsh.
Yeah.
What? They're the same.
thing.
Hey man,
Wales is part of.
don't tell that to a Welsh
The UK.
person.
We're just more against Europeans in general.
No, I mean,
Being
I
against the Welsh
don't.
is like
I'm
being
actually
against the
not,
Irish.
because like think about all the scotch, and all the cheese and all the things.
How
that come
much
out.
cheese, dude? Holy shit.
What more comes from Europe other than alcohol and cheese that you know of, Garfield?
colonization.
Slavery.
Smallpox.
So you come into the lower level. There's a level above called the middle level. And then there's the actual fortress floating out in the harbor in the Great Cavern.
So you said we arrived at the last inn, correct?
So you ask around to find it?
Oh yes, please.
Oh,
I would love
100%.
to attempt to ask.
Okay. You gain directions to a run-down structure with windows so shrouded in grime they are almost opaque.
Seems about right.
I like this aesthetic they got going here.
Yeah, it's very Welsh.
Grimy.
Are we supposed to be on a different map? Because I don't have a different map.
No, I'm just looking at Skullport.
Okay.
Yeah, there are some location maps for this, and Watsy, they watch my streams and listen to my feedback. They're not useful. If I put this map in front of you, you're gonna either go door to door and explore every room. Most of them are not marked or important. Or you're going to not understand what the landmarks are. So, I don't know. This other map is from a board game, but it's a little bit better about showing just the overall lay of the land stuff. I don't know.
That's fair.
They left us a little short on the maps. But yeah, so the place is mostly vacant except for a sullen, soft-spoken tiefling sitting behind the bar.
Okay. How sullen?
He looks like he hasn't seen the sunlight for quite a while.
Okay, so I'm going to approach him like a ray of sunshine.
Evening, my
sense.
lord.
Why, hello there. We would like to purchase room and possibly drink lots and lots of drink.
Dungeoneers. Any luck?
Nope.
Which way did you come in?
North, I believe.
The front door?
The front door?
Oh, that's what you call it.
Yeah. The only way we could find in.
You didn't come through the dungeon.
Oh, we certainly tried.
I didn't
mean, let's
take you
just-
for pirates?
No.
Oh, no, we definitely came through the dungeon. I thought that was the front
Or
door.
Let's start again. I'm Quietude. Who the hell are you?
Oh, my name's also not Quietude. My name is Zoralos, and I'm very tired. Could you please let me get a room?
Oh, sure. Bedrooms
How much?
for 2, 5 gold.
Ooh. I'll count how many people we have, and then I only buy 2 rooms.
Okay.
We need one more.
I willfully ignore Stelio.
Robots
We
don't
need-
need to sleep.
We need one more.
I am at this point am ignorant completely to my friend.
Just tapping him on the shoulder. Hey, we need one more. You buy us one more. Get one more. Hey.
I wait for the man to either gesture to show me where my room is or give me a key.
He does give you a brass key.
I walk away.
Actually gives you 2 of them since you paid for 2 rooms.
Goodness.
Sir,
Yes.
you gotta charge him for one more. We have 6.
I hand my other key to Reinhardt and
Hell yeah.
ask him where the way is.
Money up front, please.
I slap 10 gold down and then 1 next to it and say, and you know what? That's for you.
That's just because you're handsome.
He slips it into the sleeve of his shirt so fast you almost didn't see him do it.
I would like to look at him with a very like suspect, just like brows lowered. I didn't like what he did, and then walk away.
I will pay the additional 5 gold for the extra room that we need.
Do you need meals? He asks, looking
No,
at
I'm good actually.
the robot.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yes, please.
No,
Mostly
no,
just drink
no,
though.
no food. Nope, we're good.
When in Rome, Stelio.
When in Rome, you get 3 rooms for your 6 companions, but I guess not, so you don't need food.
What? And
No
then
food.
I'm going to turn away from you.
No food. We're good.
Well,
Thank you.
did you say drink or food?
I would love a drink. What have you got?
I can send out.
I'm gonna look at him puzzled.
We'll look around the seemingly empty tavern for other people.
I can get you wormwood from the Black Tankard, amberjack and goat's head from the Flagon and the Dragon. I don't know if the Bat's Roost is still open, but I could send out and see if they've got anything on offer.
That would be lovely. Samples would be fantastic, and if you could just let me know when those arrive, I'll come down and try them out.
Payment first.
How much?
2 gold per establishment. For a sample.
A little expensive, don't you think?
Not in Skullport.
I'll drop like 30 gold and say it better be a damn big sample.
He really likes this food.
He takes out a silk pouch, puts the 30 gold inside, and about the food.
I'll step back to the back of the squadron.
Seriously, I'm good. I don't eat, so like, you just like mix the food. First, I'll
Well, perhaps you should go yourselves. The ambiance is half the thrill. Look for the dead worm.
Sounds like a lovely place to eat, if I've ever heard. Oh, supply shops. Any good ones you recommend? Any at all?
There's no general store in Skullport. You'll need to be more specific.
Might need some gear maintenance.
Arms?
Yeah,
Arms and armor.
So like weaponry and armor.
What sort?
You got any magic arms or armor?
Unlikely, unless you're connected.
How do we get connected?
I'm gonna
Is it
point over to Estelio. This guy's connected by wires and stuff. He's a robot.
He shrugs, shakes his head. Not shrugs, but shakes his head sort of defeatedly. If you were connected, you'd know.
I mean, I have connections. I don't know if they're connections for here.
Estelio, do you know you're connected by wires?
We can be very useful as a unit. Perhaps
Believe it or not.
we could start making steps towards being connected if you could lead us the way. Like I said, immensely helpful.
Perhaps. What sorts of work can you do?
Well,
You can do
we've been
this.
known to attempt to scribe scrolls. We've done lots of mercenary work, if that's what is on the table.
Good with maps.
We're good with maps.
I can do
we're-
this. I'm gonna see if I can find like an apple around me. I'm gonna throw it up and shoot it with an arrow.
Like I said, lots of mercenary work.
You ever kill snakes?
Well,
kind
we've
of snake?
How
definitely
big?
led an inquisition or two.
Like the snake, like the people that are mean snakes, or like the animal snakes.
Like
'Cause
the
I like
Protestants.
He watches you very closely as he says, "Flying snakes."
I don't like those.
Like how big? Like 3 foot? Like 20 foot? Like
Protestants.
What kind of killing can you do?
typically, we
Mostly
like to
the
stay-
permanent kind.
Generally,
Are you kick in the front door type guys, or
Yeah, unfortunately.
Assassins?
we go both ways. We go
We-
both ways.
We can bet whichever way you need us to bet.
We can definitely switch sides for you and whatever requirements you may have.
I see. So, just to speak plainly for a moment, if I had a friend who could reward you handsomely
I'm listening.
for assassinating a Zentarum boss, you'd be interested in this kind of work?
That
I'm-
kind of work and any sort of carpentry work you had.
Yeah.
I'm good at assassinating. I can
speak
hide really
plainly.
good.
Yeah, how define assassination? Because like, does he just need to be dead, or does he need to be quiet dead?
Well, we'd like you to kill him before anybody finds out who did it. It's always good to sow a little discord in this type of thing.
Who is your friend aligned with? We have a bad habit of getting ourselves aligned with people who we really don't want to get aligned with.
Oh, he's self-employed.
Hmm. Gotcha.
You want to be big and floaty, Woody?
And we're speaking frankly here.
Frankly.
He nods.
Is
Oh,
he is he
big and
drow?
floaty? No, is he big and floaty?
Is he? Yeah. Who is he nodding to? Sorry.
The target's just like me, he says, but he don't see so good.
Oh, he's a. Are you saying he's like a fruit?
He's fruity, at least.
Oh, he's a tiefling, son, a tiefling.
Those are just like demon drow, right? Like demon people,
We're
like
not
demons.
drow. Nor are we demons. Tieflings are descended from devils, not demons.
Oh, of course. My apologies.
Huge.
See, I am of the woods, uncultured, if you will. Perhaps indeed we would be interested in this job, and I can assure you, if any job we take will be completed, to say the least.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
What
we
do you
have
ask
pretty
in
good
payments? What are your rates?
High, because we're so damn efficient, you know.
He taps his
Also-
fingers on the table in front of him.
Items are usually better than liquid currency.
What manner of items?
Magical weapons, magical armor, improved weapons, improved armor, anything that looks really fucking cool.
You just have a thing for the cool factor. You gotta keep that up.
He smirks. So you don't come cheap then.
Correct. However, we are also simple in nature.
Don't come
Um,
cheap, and we don't come often.
Easy for him to say, and I'll nudge Reinhardt, try to get him to laugh.
Well, I'll have to make inquiries. I happen
Be
to
sure-
know where you're staying. He winks.
Guys, this guy knows where we live. That's kind of weird.
We don't live there.
Although, maybe we could open up a second tavern now.
Yeah, I like that.
Become multifaceted in our business.
Shut up.
Nothing but an innovator.
Expansion. Enterprises. Troll
Innovation that
skulls in every town, on every corner.
Sorry, I don't want to get.
Franchisees.
Yeah, we're gonna
Take our
start a
300 gold plus,
multinational.
figure out how to open up your own troll skull cavern in your own local neighborhood.
Hell yeah.
We have our own custom mugs, our own branded shields. Guys, think about all the different possibilities.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It is a multi-level marketing.
We could. I think we could also consider investing in non-fungible tokens. Troll skull non-fungible tokens. You know.
Artwork? Yeah, we can get into artwork. Different like venues like this. Somebody to pay troll like Skullport with like us all over it would be great. You'd be wanting to invest in that, right? As I asked a tavern keeper or innkeeper, hoping he's still around.
He's sitting there, sort of faintly
Big
listening
returns.
to you with a bemused expression on his face.
Big returns, only returns, exponential growth. Honestly,
Just profit, only going up.
Donks
know,
only go up.
you don't have to put in that much. Only 1,000 gold, easy peasy, right? 1,000 gold in, give us like 5-6 months, 2,000 gold out, 100% profit.
He checks the length of his fingernails and goes back to pretending like he's listening.
I'm going to do exactly what he just did.
Don't even know what you're missing out on. It's a shame.
Okay. About those rooms, where are they?
He points to the stairs. Can't miss him.
I'll chuckle and say, "Oh, you haven't met us, have you?" And I'll walk up the stairs.
It's not a pyramid scheme. It is multi-level marketing. See, what you do is that you give us 1,000 gold, okay, and then we get you into the business, okay, and then you get 2 people that give you 1,000 gold, and then you give us 20% of that, and then it gets them into the guild, and then they get 2 people each to give you 1,000 gold, and you take some of that, and then it's just. Sooner or later, you have enough people that you don't have to do anything. You just sit there, and they give you all the money.
It's okay, Bastion. It's all good. We don't have to
It's
understand.
not a pyramid scheme!
Would anyone like to buy some NFTs?
Going up to the room.
Okay.
Gil, you want a bunk?
Gil is indisposed at the moment, but he would love to bunk with you.
Gil, okay.
Yes.
The rooms are comfortable, but not good.
Was it better than sleeping on the ground?
Yes.
I think my friends would take it.
Excuse me.
Hey,
Okay.
Bob, could you kick me real quick?
I'm gonna have to drive all the way over.
In the balls.
Yep.
That should be a service. It's fucking a service you can pay for people to go kick other people. $50 a kick.
That probably exists.
You're gonna also have to do the same with Valimer and Gil.
Those
to you
both
guys?
dropped.
Oh, okay.
You guys use
What happened
internet?
to you guys?
Well, yeah, we have 2 different internet sources. I just switched to the house internet, which is slower but more reliable, and Greg took his phone with him, so his crashed.
Oh, Mayo.
But he will be back.
Okay, so after a short time, they serving girl brings several pitchers. Three pitchers. And there's a stack of 23 gold coins on the platter she's bringing them with.
I'll ask her what they're for.
Your money, my lord. Change?
Ah, thank you.
Oh my god, they're so honest.
And I'll take it.
She stands there for a moment.
I take all 3 pitchers.
You gotta tip her. You gotta give her like a little bit kickback.
I'll give her a tip. Don't trust a European.
As he says that, I'll give her 2 gold, smile, and hope that satisfies her hunger for gold.
She seems quite satisfied and takes the tray and heads back downstairs.
Gave her like 3 weeks worth of pay or something like that.
Yeah, it's all good.
Well, things are more expensive here, but still quite a bit.
Oh, are we living in Venezuela right now?
We're living in like downtown LA.
Hmm.
We're like
I'd say
right
we're
on the
living
LA
in-
River.
I would say we're living in more like the Mexico part of downtown LA. The full-on Baja, Mexico, or Baja, California.
Baja
Little
Blast,
Chinatown.
California.
Yes.
All right. Is it safe to assume everyone wants to rest?
Absolutely.
Yes. Please.
Before we
Absolutely
rest,
love that.
I would like to take some time and then put a string of alarm by all 3 of our doors.
Okay.
Yeah, so all alarm is you said alarm gets an unwanted intrusion. So by all of our doors, I pretty much put a string that anybody that isn't in our group touches or enters the area. And if it'll wake me when I'm sleeping.
Okay.
And it says an audible alarm produces the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet.
Okay. So as you are resting, in the middle of the night, the bell does go off.
So it wakes me up and then wakes up anybody in that room.
Okay. Who is in the first room?
So I and Falamer are going to be in one.
Okay.
So I guess we will be in the first room.
Okay. So the bell alarm goes off and wakes you up.
What do I see?
As you head out your doorway and open it up, you don't see anybody. The hallway is empty.
So the bell went off, and I see no one.
Correct.
I'd like to roll a perception to see if I know if there's anything invisible around me. Also, does anyone know what it means when you can click on the tabs in your character sheet, but you can't roll off of it? Oh,
You lagging?
probably.
Are you leporging, good sir?
Goodness. Well, I can't roll my perception.
Is it? Do you have proficiency in it?
Yeah, it's a D20 plus 5.
Got you with a 19.
There you go.
There, you can hear breathing. Someone is standing in the hallway.
I know of your presence. Reveal yourself.
You see the innkeeper remove a ring from his right hand and snap into visibility.
I'm going to do my absolute best to be completely unfazed by his change. Like, not even moderately surprised. If I can keep my composure.
Okay.
And then I'll ask, what was it that you were doing in there?
I just came to check on you.
I'd like to get an insight against that. Same exact roll plus 5.
You don't have any reason to trust him, but you can't tell whether or not he's lying.
I'll just attempt to persuade him not to go into my friends' rooms as well. Say that they're absolutely fine and that they don't need checked on.
I can tell your precautions were quite effective. Good for you.
I'll say thank you. Are we at an agreement?
He backs slowly away from you, not breaking eye contact, before he turns his back and heads down the hall.
I'll say, all right, thank you. Wait for a response.
Doesn't respond.
I'll mutter something about how these freaking people have no respect. Ain't got no respect around here. And then I'll close the door behind me, reset the trap, and go to sleep.
Okay.
But I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can reset the trap. I'm going to try my best.
I think it's a spell, isn't it?
It is a spell, and I'm trying to see.
Well,
It doesn't say
Zorlos
anything
doesn't
about it
care.
breaking, and it lasts for 8 hours.
Oh.
Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. When you cast that spell, you designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You also choose whether the alarm is mental or audible.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about if it trips, it breaks.
Okay.
Well, if there was no physical alarm and I was alarmed, especially mentally, I'm going to attempt to physically set up an alarm that I think is just
I set it to where it's an audible bell, so you guys hear it. It's not just me.
sure. I just don't understand that as a character. And I'm going to set up like a chair doorknob situation. Or test out the creakiness. Either way, I'm going back to sleep. I assume that's it.
It is. You successfully rest.
Woo!
Let's go.
The baby.
Apollo.
Trying to find out if this guy is capable of getting a magic item for you.
Hey, you rolled a d20.
Okay, yeah, it's not showing the animation of.
Here,
Like,
is
it's
it
not
the spell?
showing. Try to roll this in real quick. It's all good.
Dude, bork. Completely and utterly borked.
Work.
Oh, hey, there it is. It's working.
Oh.
All of a sudden. There shined a shiny demon.
In the middle.
Be you angels.
He said nay.
Did you get an insight on that real quick?
We are but
Nay.
men. Right.
Okay.
I had a very sleep last night. I had a very nice sentry.
Some dude with an invisibility ring tripped the alarm last night
Some dude?
in our room. Yep, some person, the innkeeper.
Oh, the innkeeper. Oh, wait. Why was he invisible?
I think it was the innkeeper. I don't know. He had an invisible ring, and
Was
I
he like
heard him tripping.
testing
I
you,
went out
or
to the.
like?
Well, it doesn't seem like it because it sounded like when the alarm went off, he probably ran away, and then I was able to get out there, and then I heard the breathing, and so I was like, "Hey, motherfucker, who are you?" And he took the ring off and said he was just checking on us, and I asked him politely not to go into your guys' rooms, and he said he wouldn't, and then walked away. I said thank you, and he didn't respond. I thought he was kind of rather rude.
Did you ask why he was invisible to check up on us?
I assumed it was for nasty things, and he probably wasn't going to tell me the truth to begin with. He seemed shady all the way around.
I
So-
mean, trying to like bust into your room in the middle of the night seems pretty shady. So I think I'd have to agree with you.
He didn't take all
Yeah,
your money
I-
yesterday.
Here's the well, yeah, I didn't want to kill him, and I didn't necessarily want to wake all you guys up for nothing, so here I am. I still have all my shit.
I hear rolling, but I can't like see.
I was about to say, I hear rolling, and I'm.
That means it's Bob.
What?
No.
Usually when Bob rolls, there's like a silhouette though.
Are the windows dirty from the inside or the outside?
Both.
Nice. I'd like to make it a point that I cleaned all the windows from the inside of my room
Okay.
while I was in there, just cause, kind of like tidied up a bit.
Okay.
Why?
Because I'm a doer. I do things.
Okay. So he sees you when you get up in the morning and beckons you over to the table.
I'm gonna come at him rather aggressively, but in like a nice way.
Bud,
Hey, what the fuck is up, motherfucker? And I'll sit next to him and pretend like with my flask and take a drink, as if I'm already got a good day buzz going on. Morning beer,
He
perhaps.
says our employer has responded. We've been able to procure, or at least get a line on 3 potential items you may be interested in. He's willing to offer you one of your choice. If you kill the blind man and all of his pet snakes, he'll give you 2.
do we get to know what the items are now to see if it's worth our time, or do we have to kill them and then find out later on?
We can procure for you by tomorrow 2 wands and a light hammer.
The light hammer.
Could we perhaps see one of these items before we begin the task, as insurance, of course. Proof.
Right, Reinhardt. What's a light hammer? Is it a hammer made out of light, or is it just really, really
I
like
think that's just a not heavy hammer.
a
is
not
what he
heavy
means.
hammer?
Yeah, it's a throwable hammer.
No, ew.
I
know,
am
kinda
immediately
boring.
intrigued, actually. At the prospect of a throwable hammer, as I am a carpenter.
You can already throw your hammer though.
Yeah, but it's a fucking claw hammer. It's not very aerodynamic.
Would you like me to bring this to my establishment?
Yes, please. I'll nod aggressively.
And what compensation do I have for my troubles?
Where is the weapon now? Can we just go inspect it ourselves?
No.
So the only way to procure this weapon is for you to get it and bring it somewhere.
Yes.
And you want us to pay you for that service being the only option we have.
Or you can choose the item you want. I can go about seeing that my employer procures it. You do the job, and then you get the item.
I accept these terms. I'm going to slap, 3 gold on the table and say, how fast can you get it here? I don't want to, give it to him yet. Hand over gold. How fast can you get it here?
As I said, I can have any one of these 3 by tomorrow morning.
What say you boys? We want to inspect the town for a day?
Yeah. Is there any place I can get a map of the town?
He laughs. No. There are no
Was there any-
cartographers here.
Perhaps
Is
a
there-
tour guide?
Anybody who would be willing to pay for a map of the town?
This isn't exactly a tourist destination.
Yeah, well, having a map of the town might help with planning nefarious or not so nefarious, future deeds. You never know.
It might, but you should familiarize yourselves. There'd be very little point in marking down most establishments, as very few stay open more than half a year.
Well, I'd like it to have more like a general sense of direction and, point of reference on paper that's easily accessible.
Perhaps you could point us in the direction of the chief snake, so to speak, that we may check out the general area in preparation.
Do you one more? He pulls out a thin piece of parchment paper that has a black emblem of a snake. Which one of you has a blank spot on his?
A blank spot?
He gestures, rattles the parchment paper so it flops. Kind of a quap, quap, quap.
I'll pull out my papers from the goblins and I'll put it on the table face down.
He's confused.
I'll
I think
audibly say, so am I.
I think I have a vague idea what you're talking about, and I don't think I have anything, so I should have plenty of spots.
What do you need from me right now, sir? I'll
I
say.
think he's trying to see how much stuff we have attuned to us.
No. He straightens out the piece of parchment paper and demonstrates. This, you see, is a Xanathar tattoo.
Oh.
A legitimate one, drawn from the flesh of a recently killed agent.
Okay, I'm down for this. I will rip open my vest, half drunkenly, point to one pectoral muscle and say, do me here, please.
He slaps it on. Rub it in.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that, and I'll hold eye contact, rubbing it in.
Okay. It burns just a little bit, but you have a tattoo in seconds that looks like it's been there for years.
I'll start singing LL Cool J and showing everybody my tattoo.
Any specific song or just like?
Yeah, it's Mama Said Knock You Out, because that's the one where he
Okay.
says don't call it a comeback. It's the...
Got it.
Yeah. Quick maths.
It never spells end. Wonderful. So, head to the Kiel Hall. It used to be a fest hall. No longer is, of course. Not far from here. Still on the upper level. Follow the catwalks toward the lower part of the city. Very difficult to miss.
This is what a
Large.
map would be.
A large building in the center of the middle walk.
See, if I had a map, you could just point at the map and say, "Go this way," and then we'd all know.
Shut up about the
Saying,
map.
I'm
You
just
said it's
saying,
not possible.
I'm just saying.
Hey, man. You don't have
When
to
in
get
Rome.
quite so intense about this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Foundry gets all turned on by stars, and it's okay. But I want one simple map of a city, and it's a crime.
I think our robot is developing oil pressure issues.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it.
There
to
is
get
a
your-
scribe. You could perhaps go and check with her. I don't know if this is work that's beneath her or not, but at the Poisoned Quill, you'll find an expert forger.
Cool. Let's stop there. Wait. Where's it at?
Actually, just near where you're headed.
Cool. Let's stop by there.
On your way, it'll be on your right, directly across the street from Twinbeard's Traps.
Does it have any markings that would delineate it from other rundown buildings in the area? Perhaps a giant quill as a sign?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna curtsy and then backward handspring out of the building.
Okay.
That's the end over end flips, by the way.
With an extra kick.
Yeah.
There's a full backflip in between each one.
I don't even think that's physically possible. Like the handspring thing means that I'm just fucking hoof, hand,
Yeah. You go
Yeah.
hoof, hand, hoof, back,
Yeah.
you know, back thing. Yeah, and then backflip.
Are you good? Are you okay? Do you need a
I don't know.
doctor?
I want a map, alright? That's all I want. It's just a map.
He's really fucking intense about this, man.
I'm
Anyways.
gonna be really intense about finding his off button.
I think it's somewhere on the back.
You know what?
Usually
It's
is.
gotta be.
There's no off or on button. We've already discovered this. Y'all already looked for it.
It's
Right there.
always an off button.
There's one thing I've learned in this life is that every being can be turned off.
I'm running a little on coolant at this point.
Usually through stabbing, but
Coolant. Yeah, he's overheating. That's what's happening.
I'm gonna take a dip in the LA River down here.
I will
are
try
we
to
heading?
find you a map.
When you're alone and life is
No.
making you lonely,
Me as a player, I'm fine with what we have, but me as a character,
downtown.
just dreading not having a map of this whole entire area. Especially with how messy it seems walking around.
Oh yeah,
So-
it's not good.
Billy Joel's Uptown Girl and that Downtown song I was just singing. Those two songs, I'm going to meld them into one song and sing them the entirety. We're down here.
Downtown
Uptown and downtown.
girl.
Well, it's
She's
gonna be like
living in a downtown world.
All right.
not like that though.
Are we heading to place, or are we gonna call it there since it's ended?
Either way,
How's everybody doing on time? Derek is AFK using the bathroom, so he doesn't.
I'm back.
Oh,
I just
no,
said-
Derek's. Oh, is Greg able to speak again?
He's been back for a bit.
Yeah, I've been back for a little bit. I've just been
Okay.
listening.
I didn't know how your internet was doing, so
Well, I mean, when the 2 characters that he owned came back is when he came
was
back.
not paying that much attention.
Okay.
So what's going on?
We're deciding
have-
if we want to wrap here or if we want to go and explore some more of the town.
Is 10
I
o'clock?
say
was just
I say
checking
we
this time.
go explore and then we go stay at the place one more night and see the hammer.
Well, our current task right now is go kill Guy.
Well,
Just
remember
fo-
we said we weren't gonna do it until we saw at least one thing for. Like, I want to
And
make
then
sure.
he said,
that
"I
items
accept
are
these
real."
terms." As he said, "Here's the thing: I can either get you the thing now, and you'd pay me money for it, or you could do the task, and I'll get the thing while you're doing the task."
Yeah, and I
It-
gave him money. I slapped 3 gold on the table. And then
Did you just claim that finding a magic hammer costs 3 gold?
He sure
to
did.
bring. No, he already has it. He already found it. He's got to get it and bring it back the next morning. I assume that we came to an
That's-
arrangement.
No, that is how long it'll take for him to talk to his employer about getting it for us, since we're doing the task. And he said, "I agree to these terms." He slapped a tattoo on you, so we can go do the thing.
You could still
then
go
he-
scout it out.
Well,
He gave us the location and said, "Oh yeah, by the way, this little cool place is right next to it."
I'm curious as to how you feel about that. How that engage went, Bob.
What?
Well, I really was under the impression that he was the deal was that we were gonna go out for a day, come back, see the hammer, and be like, that's worth it, and then go kill this guy.
Yeah,
And-
that's where he's at.
Okay.
Oh, then maybe I'm wrong.
Thelio, shut the no.
Everything I heard was, "Hey, we're gonna go do the thing," because he explained this is how long it's going to take if you go do the thing, and Zorlos' immediate response was, "All right, that sounds good."
Well,
And
I
then
just
he
wanted
got a
to
tattoo.
right directly before that, I asked if I asked if he could change it to our favor, and he basically said no. Him saying I could do this or that was him saying either pay me, I'll go get it, or you can go do it and you can choose after.
Then I think you severely shorted him because you gave him 3 gold.
Well, if he wants more, I'll give him more. If he wanted more, I feel like he would have maybe asked. I've just been slapping gold around, so
We have gold. We have slap around gold amount.
yeah,
right?
exactly.
We've got. I imagine
Also-
everybody's got about the same amount. We've got about 16,000 gold. to
Except
slap
for
around.
Reinhardt and I don't have money.
I do.
Sucks to be well, yeah.
Just because you're
Reinhardt
Greek doesn't mean that you get special treatment.
I have 9,247 GP.
Oh,
So 9,130 something.
Okay, never mind. I thought for some reason we didn't have gold, but
No.
we
We've
do.
got plenty.
Reinhardt got his old character's gold and gave Bob a explanation of why that happened. So he's got most things that he wanted from his old character.
Yep.
I don't
I've got
know.
net almost 10,000 gold.
Oh, really?
Well, I've got 24 plat, almost 1,000 silver, and then almost. I've
Oh,
got
that's silver pieces. I'm looking at the wrong currency. Okay.
So you said I don't. Obviously, I don't want to go door to door, but he kind of seemed like all these shops were specific, like super specific. So I kind of want to check some of them out. If any of them are like popping, if there's any like busy spots.
Are you gonna have your tattoo peeking out a little bit, or are you gonna have it fully?
No way, Jose. That shit's been put back under the vest.
covered?
I'm only gonna pop that out when I need it. I planned on putting maybe like if I got a Zentarim one on one side, I was gonna put like a Xanathar one on the other side.
Just
And
open
then
up either
After
flap
I
and then
destroy both of them, I'll cut like a huge line, like slash through them.
gonna do the Naruto thing.
Yeah, and then I'll like multi-class into barbarian. It'll be great. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna.
Barbarian.
Please do that. Yep.
Anyways, specific fun time shops and bad guy zones.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
I can get like a cool hammer. That'd be cool.
All right, how about this map?
This
I
actually
can't even
doesn't
see
seem too
it,
bad.
but if I know Stelio, he's gonna say,
This doesn't actually seem too
Okay.
bad.
So you said we're on the upper level, right? No.
No, you're on the
Yes.
middle level right now.
Okay.
Mark for you are. I can get this marked up a little better for next time. Oh.
I don't know. This place is giving me like specifically evil Sesame Street vibes, like weirdly organized garbage.
Yeah?
He did ask us if we were pirates, straight up, like expecting
Yeah.
us to be pirates. So
Can you tell me how to get?
Well, I mean, there
there
is what's it called? A port, I would assume, since it's called Skullport. So
Okay, you guys are at the letter P. Brought to you by the letter P.
Brought to you by the letter P. Please get me the fuck out of here.
And where did he say we're going? We go left?
West,
And
yeah.
then down?
Okay.
I thought you said wheezed.
Never eat
Maybe.
seaweed. Got it.
Okay. So we head west/south.
East.
Skullport. Okay, so you are here. There's a building. So okay, you're going what, this way?
Along the main drag, I guess.
Okay, so right here on your left is a junk shop. Sign says Sargov's Bounty.
That seems like a tourist trap.
Does it smell, sound, or seem like anything specifically?
How does it taste?
Does not smell, sound, or taste like anything specific.
You know, like metal or food or ink.
It is also currently closed.
Ooh, I don't want anything to do with someone that's closed. Oh shoot, I didn't actually mean to do that.
It's fine, you can move around.
I just want to walk towards like, well, obviously the west, but sounds as well.
Go ahead, do that thing.
Direct
so-
us, director man.
I assume we do one of these.
Alright, that right there is Twinbeard's traps.
Do we wanna take a look
We're
in the traps?
close to the quill place. There should be like a quill somewhere.
There is a sign for the quill to the north.
I assume right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll peer inside.
Okay, you see an elderly mage in a bright red robe sitting having a cup of tea and reading from a scroll.
Well met, partner, friend.
She looks up at you over thick spectacles and smiles. Reading documents.
Perhaps. May my friends and I enter?
Indeed.
I'm gonna let someone else take over this whole engage with the scribe because I honestly forgot why we were here and don't think we should be.
Cool. Hey, quick question. You got any maps of the area?
What?
Oh. Maps? Not
Maps.
at all.
Yes. Cool. Do you know anybody who would pay for a map of the area? Besides me, I would pay for it, but like, I gotta make it now.
Oh, tourists, I suppose. Not that we get too many here, at least not that live very long.
You know, I gotta ask, who's killing all the tourists?
Well,
Probably some jackasses.
brigands, of course. It can be a dog-eat-dog world out there.
I never tried dog, but never been called one either. So
I've never needed to. I've always been fortunate enough to be well connected.
So something about well connections around there.
do the Zentarum have a lot of power here? Do they have a lot of influence?
Upstarts. Old Zanny's gonna knock him out, you wait and see.
Well,
Well, can I have do you have any spare sets of cartography, like tools I could buy off of you?
I do.
Awesome.
Are you a cartographer?
Sure am.
No, you're a robot.
Shut up.
That wasn't very nice.
Falamer,
You're not nice.
Falamer would like to ask if she has any maps of any sort.
I have a history book of Waterdeep. It has a map in it.
Falamer's going to say, I think I've already got one of those. He's going to push
Tap
his...
to trust the Incridian.
Yeah.
So she gets up, rummages through a cabinet. Here we go. One set of cartographer's tools. How will you be paying?
Coin.
Dragons?
I believe no. No, dragons are something else, aren't they? Dragons
Dragons
are
are-
like their own.
Dragons are gold.
Dragons are gold.
Are they gold here?
Well, no,
Yeah.
they're gold. Yes. Wait, that's what we got was dragon.
That was what the dragon heist was.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just the name of gold, is dragons.
Well, I say I know suns and moons are different amounts too, so I didn't know if they were talking.
Those are
They're just different
flat.
named things.
Look, man. I don't do your people currency.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you mean, you?
Honestly,
people?
what's that supposed to mean?
What do you? I was out in the woods for so long. Currency is just weird.
It's never
I don't
felt the
understand.
touch of a woman.
Okay.
Like that's this shiny thing that you guys have attributed value to that I really don't see much value in outside of just chucking it at people.
Honestly, I see the same values in you. So
I mean, I do a much better job when you chuck me at a person than this thing does.
Why are we chucking him at people?
Only the bad people.
Not real people, just Europeans.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. So yes, she says, very well. 75 then.
What is 75 gold?
Waterdeep coins, yes.
Why do I feel like I'm getting ripped off here?
Because you absolutely are.
I'm gonna look at our trusty toaster like Nick Cage looks at anyone.
Zoros, explain currency and why this is wrong, because I don't know why.
I don't know how she sets her prices. I would probably ask her why it's so expensive. Maybe that's her only backup set.
I am confused why this is so much.
You new here? You must be.
We blew into town not too long ago. You could say.
We are by definition tourists.
Don't tell her that.
Well, whatever it is you're used to giving, just times it by 5 or so, and then you'll be at a fine Skullport price.
That's
Right. So So you're giving me a couple pieces of paper, some ink, some pens, probably a protractor.
I'll
I would-
erupt and say we already have cartography's tools.
Do we?
We have an entire ass cartographer with us.
Yeah, but I need like the actual things to make the maps. Is the thing.
We have a map making machine.
Yes, but none of the supplies to make the maps.
Dorlos's body is a machine that turns
Well,
garbage into maps.
He's returning.
Referring
he's,
to my
he's
my
talking about
brother
Valamir.
and comrade.
Valamir draws star maps, which is different.
I feel like he still has the stuff to make them.
I think he's pretty privy to just maps in
Good.
general.
Who has Mr. Falmer's inventory? Who can see that?
The one that's AFK.
I do. Let me
Yeah.
check real quick.
The one with AFK.
Again.
Oh, I didn't know if he was like back.
He's returned. He's gonna check.
So you see, dear, there are only a handful of ways into the city, aside from that. And importing things like calligraphy tools, just not something that happens. If you can't kill someone and take what you need from them, it's going to be expensive here.
Weirdly, no. Valamir does not have cartographer's tools at the moment.
Now, that said, if you need to leave in a hurry, I do know a way out.
Do you know the way down?
Down where?
Deeper into the dungeon, I suppose.
Oh, is that all you're here for?
Absolutely
I
not.
think that's the grand
just
scheme,
information.
But like,
I wish to know for the future. Got a feeling I know where it is. I just want to be sure.
Well, it's been a very long time since I've been down that way. It don't work for Hallister anymore. Although he does stop in for tea.
Out of game. Can I get a recollection on who the heck that is?
isn't Hauser the guy who made the dungeon?
Yes, Hallister Blackcloak
okay.
made the dungeon 700-800 years ago.
Okay, the Mad Mage himself. Understood.
Stops in for tea here. Yes. Supposedly.
Well, I'll whisper. No, that's fine. I'm not even gonna whisper it. I'll wave off my friend. Say, never mind.
So, am I paying this ridiculous amount of money for gold?
Like you
like-
shouldn't, but that's
It's your
completely
end.
up to
Yeah,
you.
I also feel like you shouldn't. But you absolutely can. We have the gold to throw.
What would you think about? What would be a decent ask? A 50? Would you knock it down to 50?
For the
You're
teleport,
like,
No, for the cartography stuff.
no, it's 50 per person for the teleport.
No, the cartography stuff. You said 75. But could you
Hold up
consider
now.
going down to 50?
Teleport. I must have missed something. You're going to teleport us down to the next level?
No, dear. No, that's not possible. You can't teleport within the dungeon unless you use one of Hallister's portals.
Of course.
Yeah, I knew that.
Are you saying that Skullport is outside the dungeon then?
Of course.
Oh. Why are we here?
Is it not neat?
I mean, it's a cool side trip.
Are all we after levels? Are we just seeking levels? Because if we could have just kept going.
My man's wants the ship, alright? Valamir's whole goal in life is to get to that ship right now. I'm
Honestly,
here for
the ship sounds pretty freaking cool. I'm interested in it too.
So like,
Belmer
They
does
definitely have
really
a
want a
goal.
spaceship.
they definitely have a goal in going further down. I'm here just to bull, and make maps now, I guess.
She's listening
And make
intently
maps.
as you have this discussion. Where did
We know
you
his
come
face.
in from?
The dungeon.
We walked here, with our legs. We walked.
So you came in from level 3,
Yes.
and you're on your way to level 4.
We eventually would like to be. I think we may
In
have
a
some
roundabout
business
way.
here in Skullport
I see. Well,
first.
looking for a slope downward, I assume.
Well, I would assume so too, but I am a cautious man.
The
and
river still runs through level 3, yeah?
Yes.
I believe so.
Hasn't changed much then. Can't imagine.
Nah, just a bunch of dicks and assholes, pretty much.
He always does like to find the thorniest little speed bumps he can get.
I had a guy who wanted us to blow up Skullport, but then that kind of didn't go well. We had somebody else looking for a dagger in Skullport, so we just decided to stop by and see what the big deal was about Skullport.
Couldn't say. I don't talk to folks here much. Sometimes somebody needs to get to Waterdeep in a hurry, and I can help. Sometimes somebody comes looking to buy a book, and I ain't got it. That's about all.
Other times, people come looking for map supplies, and you charge them 75 gold for it.
Will you treat this lady with respect?
Instead of being
If you're looking to get to level 4, I suggest you get on level 3 and find the way down. Last I knew, it was on the Hobgoblin side.
This is also the
Assuming you're still
Hobgoblin side.
around. No, dude,
I'll
this is Skullport.
Right. Skullport's on the Hobgoblin side.
No, dear, level 3 is probably 30 minutes that way.
We came through Hobgoblins to get here.
Well, then why didn't you just ask them how to get down to level 4?
Because we thought Skullport was the way down to level 4.
listen now. We're clear on how to get to level 4-ish. We're also clear that Skullport is not the way to level 4. I think we can put this conversation at rest.
This all reminds me why I wanted a map in the first place. Like, it's just remembering the butt map.
It all reminds me that we really need to find your motherfucking off button. Carry
Anyway,
you
we'll
around
find
with
it one of
like a
these days.
sled.
Dude.
Cartography tools. 50 gold. Yay? Nay?
I'm going to walk out. Thank her. I would like to bow or some shit. Curtsy. And thank her for her time. Smile. Wave. Salute. Whatever you want to say.
Alrighty.
And beckon that the rest of the group follow me.
I'm
Let
still
Stallion
haggling
make
here.
his
Or
decisions.
attempting to haggle the best I can with my limited knowledge of how money works.
What are you trying to haggle now?
The cartographer's tool. She said 75. I feel like that's too much.
I mean, 15 times 5 is 75. I
That's
mean,
ridiculous.
roll a persuasion.
What's 25 gold to you?
I don't know.
25 gold.
Sounds like a lot.
Okay, you're able to negotiate her down to 58. Lowest she'll go.
58. Okay, I'm okay with that. That's less than 75, which makes me feel happy.
Well, I'm gonna tell Stella to come back.
Well, come
If you
back
would-
where? I haven't left.
Like, no, shut up and just like come here.
Shut up.
And I'm gonna be hush, hush, robot.
I'm winning here. What do you want?
Robot, hush.
Are you
Now.
winning, son?
Now, robot, you could just make up a big loud distraction, and I can just pocket this. And
No,
we
go
can
away.
leave.
Shut up. Go away. I'm
This
done with
nice
you.
lady.
Why did I thought
You're
listen
trying
to you?
to convince the paladin into thievery.
58's a lower number. That much I do know about currency, so that sounds great. 73 minus 58. That's 13? No, 15. 8915. Boom. 58 gold. There you go. Gib.
Okay.
Like the where our supposed mission will take place.
Yes.
She didn't know I'd pay as much as 90 for this stuff. She got robbed.
Okay, so I guess we'll take some look around, waste the day, kind of inconspicuously walk around, and then make our way back by nightfall. If you guys are cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so other noteworthy locations near there. Right here on the east side is Gaia's Distillery.
Ooh.
Dwarven Distillery. And on the west side is the Keel Hall. It's a shut down fest hall.
Okay. And from right where we're standing, I'm so sorry, but where is the building? I suspect we're going to murk some guys.
West.
Just to your west.
It's the one with the table looking thing in it.
Okay.
I just found this map, but it
Oh, that. Oh, sorry. Okay.
That's west. What else?
Yeah, I understand. I
Never
thought it
easy
was like
weed.
more west than that. but
This
it's
one's
okay.
kind of neat. So only the rooms that have any color in them are places of note. Everything else is not
I
described.
like that. Okay.
Wait, the map we're currently on?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Okay, so you want to wrap here?
I think I want to see the hammer.
You want me to bring the hammer down?
No, I'd like us to deliver ourselves unto the hammer.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
You head back. You paying for your rooms again tonight?
sure.
Why not?
I'll pay for all three this time.
Okay.
Thank you, Dorolos.
In the morning, at the front desk, he unwraps a leather pouch containing a light hammer.
I'd like to inspect it, see if it's cool. How much were the rooms a piece again? 2?
5.
5. That's right.
Expensive.
5 for 2 people.
Okay, so if I use this, I get the big damage. Because it goes up to a 1d6 for me if I
Yes.
focus attune to it.
Yeah, so what D&D calls a light hammer is basically it's got a hammer on one side and a pike on the other.
Okay.
Except this one is exquisitely made, nearly indestructible, and razor sharp. Because it's +1.
Nice. I am interested in this. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to get a wand as well if we destroy all of his henchmen, snake people.
Well, you're in luck. He pulls out a bag and from within withdraws 2 wands.
A wand of magic missiles. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, a +1 wand? What?
Oh, the wand I'm currently using, but +1.
He says, "My employer was so pleased to hear that you might be willing to do this right away. He's willing to offer you all 3, provided that you also light the building on fire."
Now, arson.
That doesn't seem very inconspicuous.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Actually, I'm somewhat concerned.
He'd like to send a message.
Well, we can send a
I
message.
am in understanding.
Do you have something in mind?
I mean,
Well, arson works just fine.
we are quite rowdy, if we want to be.
Like I said, switch hitters.
So long as you're willing to send a strong and clear message to the Zentrum that they're not welcome here, while concealing who did it, I believe our employer can be persuaded.
And you said that, and I'm going to pull out the symbol. This symbol right here. This one will get me in?
If you show that to an agent of the Zentrum, they will believe you are one of them.
Okay. I have no qualms.
Hey, by the way, when we're done with this, how does he get that off?
I have no idea.
Ah,
If I don't attempt to get it off, is it permanent? Like,
As far as I know, I
Ha ha!
Good enough
it's
for me.
magic of some kind.
good enough for me.
You could probably dispel magic it off.
I want to keep it. At some point, I'm pretty sure I could just will it off of myself. No, I don't know. If
just
I-
flex so hard it pops off.
Just like forget to write it down. Never mention it again. That usually gets rid of things.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's wrap here, because I'm about to die. And we'll pick up with your shenanigans plan next week.
Shit's about to get weird.
I'm back for more shenanigans. Unless you're European, then don't.
Right. And also more die rolling, because nobody has hit 1,000 yet. So
Shit.
Oh, no one's hit